welcome back to Dobbo's Fishing Adventures. At last, a nice day for the boat. I think it's probably been a good month since I was last out in her. So if anything, today is going to be a good run for the boat, primarily. And if I can get some fish as well, happy days, but don't care. Fish is going to be the bonus today. Typical, the one time I did want to go out, it's absolutely heavy frost. Boat was completely white. Got the diesel heater going up front there. So I'll quickly warm my hands, just using the autopilot to steer. Saves me using the wheel. Happy days. Literally, I didn't even realise the weather was going to be like it is today. Literally looked at the forecast yesterday, I thought, bloody hell. Virtually no wind today, so yeah, it's got to be done. So it's Saturday. No doubt there'll be quite a few people out today, I would have thought, seen that forecast, and maybe, well, let's run it out, give it a go. Can't blame them. So as you can see, it's absolutely like a sheet of glass just coming up each in here. There's the Itching Bridge. So I've just got worm with me today. Just me light rods. Gonna have a go for you know what. It's that time of the year almost. Water temperature's not great though. 9.6 degrees. Might be a tad warmer out there because we have had a lot of fresh water. So be interested to see what the temperature is on the mark I'm gonna try. Round Hill Head. And yeah, see what happens. But the main thing is also, finally, I've got my new Penn Authority. So these are the 6.5, the bigger size. I got them from Tom at West Bay Angling Centre. Done me a really good deal on them. Well, to be fair, I did actually order a pair of 4,500s, but when they turned up, they were a bit too small. As I say, I don't want to use them for lure fishing because I've got my Van style VR50s, which are more than good enough, absolutely sublime reels. So I just wanted to upgrade me Dower castisms, and the 4,500s were literally the same size of my VR50 Van styles. So I thought I'll go for another 2 sizes up, and to be fair, they're pretty much on par with my Dower casters and QDs that I had, so we shall see how they perform. I know they're going to perform perfectly, but yeah, been itching to give them. They've been here this week. Just sat there, so I spooled them all up last night, and happy days. Bit overkill for Plaice, admittedly, and they will be used for sole later on in the year, but sod it, why not? Happy days. So we're just coming up to, well, I say coming up to a little way off Dockhead. And then I can put the throttle down a bit. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Everything's performing well. I went down last night like I normally do. They put it in at the dry stack the night before, fire her up, make sure everything's working okay. Well, engine wise I fire up, I'm not worried about the electronics, but at the moment everything's going really well. I mean, I ain't used that the Bigfoot 60 for probably, well, as I say, 5 months. It's got 5 months. It's got to be a good month, if not 5 weeks. I think it was maybe towards the last week in January I used her, so we're at the end of Feb now almost, and literally looked at the engine and it just started, no trouble at all. The Mariner 60 Bigfoots are pretty much bomb proof, as long as you keep on top of the 2-stroke. Remember, it's auto lube, so as long as you look after it, it will look after you. So I have thought about a 4-stroke, but like anything, innit, if something goes wrong with a 4-stroke, might not be mega money, but it's a lot more than what that 2-stroke will ever be. So just try and keep the expense down. It does drink a bit of fuel. It's not the cheapest 2-stroke out there probably, but for reliability it's absolutely bomb proof. So basically the Mariner 60's got the 90 horsepower Mariner bottom half on it. That's why back in the day a lot of commercial fishermen used the Bigfoot, because you had the reliability in the bottom end. So happy days. Right, let's turn this off and oh, I'm itching. Fingers crossed something comes of it. If not, who cares? On a day like this, look at that, gorgeous. Right, we're on the spot. First drop literally within seconds. Bites. Unfortunately it's only going to be whiting. Bloody things. Put money on it. But it is what it is. You're going to have to whittle through them. Another couple of weeks they'll probably almost disappear. But I knew this was going to be a problem. But not really what I wanted to christen reels with. But it is what it is. So I've got the normal bling on for your Plaice, all Sakuma, beads, blades, sequins, etc. 15-pound fluorocarbon Sakuma, which is absolutely sublime. Really like that stuff. And I've got size 1. Sakuma Pros on. So yeah, happy days. I've got a feeling it's going to be a white infest, maybe a dog. The water is certainly not that clear for the Plaice, but there might be one there, who knows. Just have to whittle through the fish and hopefully one can Plaice can get to it, but we'll see what happens. Either way, The boat's absolutely performed faultlessly. Yeah, everything perfect. In fact, let me put this on my head, and literally it's only been down there 5 minutes, but this one's been banging away. No doubt it is. There's the new Penn authorities. Yeah, something there. There it is. Certainly not what I want. There's no point in leaving it there. There's the leader. And there we go. This is going to be the problem of the day. Getting through this rubbish. As always, got all my worms from Bill's Bait and Tackle. I thought I'd left it too late yesterday to order it, but luckily he had some in. As I say, it was only yesterday. I thought, oh, forecast looks good for today. It'd be rude not to give it a go, but yeah, it's just getting through all the shite fish as normal. But it is what it is. Right, let's get it back out there. Yeah, there we go, usual rubbish. Like I said, it's going to be a hard day really getting through them. Oh no, a little bass, that one. Oh, that's 2 species within 10 minutes on each rod. There we go, little schoolie. It's weird, I don't mind the bass so much when I'm going for the Plaice. They're all a pain, but I don't mind the odd little bass. There we go. A couple of little Sakuma blades there, perfect. Still with a bait stop. Right, let's get it back down there. I think I might have the first doggy going. Bloody things. Right, did you check out Fishing Dorset live last night? Good old Shane had a cracking bass. Yeah, he had a good trip last night doing his live, so I recommend you check that out. And there we go. Oh, the old weather's been grim, hasn't it, over the last few weeks. So hit and miss. Up and down. Blowing a hoolie. Got another front coming through. It's just like, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Something there. There we go. What we got here? Another dog. And another dog. And it's come off. Thank God for... Oh! Had a doggy and a whiting. I think the dogs were being a bit greedy. You thought he'd muscle in on the old worm itself. There we go. Go on. Happy days. Well, the dogfish and pout, her white in and bass like it, but still. It is what it is. Right, let's get it back down there. Oh, once again, just dogs. Dogs, dogs, and more bloody dogs. Tide's coming round nicely now, so we're going to have a nice bit of run, so that'll be good. I'll make a change in a minute. Look at the other rod bouncing away there, dog eat. Whiting on this one. That hasn't been out long. Right. Getting through the worms, that's the problem when you've got shite fish there. Doesn't really help your bait. Wash my hands. I've been washing the boat down every half hour and that, just to keep it clean. Right, let's get it back out. I haven't been doing a lot of filming, just occasionally, because otherwise you'll have an hour of rubbish to watch. So, but certainly I'm well impressed with these reels. They're beautiful, lovely cranking handle on them, slow oscillation for the old line level. Perfect line lay then. And we've got another bass or a whiting on here. There we go, another pin whiting. Just for a change. Right, let's get this back out. What an absolutely stunning day once that rain goes through. So we just had a second spell of rain come through. Now the sun's out, it's beautiful. Still struggling. Shed loads of fish, got it all written down what I've had. Loads of dogs, loads of pin whiting, and a few more bass have just started to show. So, but still not what we're after. At this rate, I just well a fish Town Key. It's, you know, it's just you've got to wade through the fish when you're fishing a little bit early for the Plaice. We haven't really had any settled weather before this trip, so although today's absolutely cracking beautiful day in that sun, it's, you know, it's nice. But yeah, there's colour in the water, not as clear as I would certainly like it, but it's not quite as brown as what I was expecting earlier. But yeah, you just got to wade through everything, you know. That's the trouble when you do fish for them early. You know, you do have to take plenty of worm and bits and pieces to sustain the usual shite that you do get here. But it is what it is. Tickety boo. Got to be in it to win it. Could be worse. Could be blowing a hoolie. Could be just absolutely tipping it down all day, freezing cold. But if there was Plaice in those conditions, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I would say probably be about 2 weeks, a little bit 2 weeks, maybe early. And as I say, it doesn't help where we've had no settled weather. So all you can do is just hope and pray that, you know, there is a Plaice there and it can get through any of this. But we'll see. Still got another 2 or 3 hours, and or play it by ear at least, and see what happens. Well, it looks like it's going to be a dog and whiting fest. So 5 dogs, 4 whiting, and that little bass. I'm not going to be doing a great deal of filming. I'm not going to film everything because it's boring, isn't it? I'm getting plenty of bites, I suppose. These reels are absolutely incredible. Very impressed with them. Looks a bit black over there. I think they were giving the odd rain shower later. Around sort of like midday-ish, but the island looks very black over there. But yeah, it's just it's literally within a few minutes, it's just bites, bites, bites. Yeah, there's a lot of rain coming down over towards Yarmouth, up around that way. Cows is, yeah, a little bit of rain coming from Cows. I mean, the way the wind is at the moment, there is some horrible sort of like clouds around towards Pompey, but we'll see. And it's, as I say, it's just bites after bites at the moment, but not what we're after. I think this week's going to be a cold week coming up, bit of a cold spell coming up. I couldn't believe the amount of frost this morning. I wasn't expecting that. I knew it was dropping down cold, but not enough for frost. But yeah, it was the boat was absolutely covered. Even going down the gangway at the dry stack, I thought, ooh, not good. Still nice to be out, that's the main thing. Be nice to be able to get through, as I say, the shite fish to get what we want, but we'll see. Got to be in to win it. Won't catch them at home, so got every chance, albeit a tad early, but you never know. These are becoming a nuisance. Dogfish seem to have eased off a little bit, but the old Penn whitener, there's loads of them. Getting through the old worm a bit now. Haven't got a lot left. That's the trouble when you've got all the rubbish bits about. You do go through the bait quite a bit. Just almost like the last bits of dregs of the decent worms, but oh well. I think I shall pretty much stay until the worms are gone. Probably ain't going to be much longer, to be fair, but it is what it is. That wind's just picking up from the south now. Another one. Oh, a bass, another bass. So I've had quite a few of these on this run of the tide. I've got everything written down, but it's quite a few fish I've had now. Well, shed loads in fact. Gone. Still, sometimes you just got to plug away at it. There we go. Happy days. Just a shame the old Plaice can't see it in this coloured water. Well, I spoke too soon about that bloody rain. Literally, after mentioning that on the previous clip, within 10-15 minutes it pissed down. But hey ho, it is what it is. But yes, even in amongst the rain, it's just dogs and whiting. Yeah, I did leave it for a little period. I thought, ah, sorry, it's only dogs and whiting on there. But there we go, look at the rod now bouncing away like a good. Looks like a pout and, sorry, a whiting and maybe a dog there on the other hook. But yeah, so no Plaice as of yet. Still early doors. Christ, it's, I don't think it's barely 10 o'clock yet. So all we can do is just sit there, just wait until the tide takes me round into the current there. Don't know if you can see over there, there's Mike Cave's fishing there. He's got Mark Williams on board as well, I believe, since I had a nice video of my boat motoring along. And it can only have come from Mike Cave's boat. So I believe they're just doing the same. Dogs pouting whiting, dogs whiting, a few small little schoolies. I haven't heard any difference, so. But yeah, it's the water, the colour is not great. It's just it's not dirty, but it's a slightly murky, which certainly won't help the Plaice fishing. Yeah, 100% you need clear water, bright conditions, clear water. You know, that's when all your bling certainly comes into its own. But other than that, no, it's enjoyable. Just makes a change being out in the boat. You know, I love shore fishing, been doing it, I know, 35 plus years, but there's always something about the boat. Not just the fishing side of the boat, it's, you know, owning a boat, tinkering with the boat, just messing around generally. But like everything, well, not everything, like typical anything to do with saltwater, everything's expensive. You've got to keep on top of your boat all the time. Try not to let any problems go for too long, because it only just becomes worse. Salt is an absolute killer when it comes to boats. So yeah, just tinker away. Done a little bit of maintenance this year, this over the winter period. Not as much as I should have really, but the weather's just been dire. Unless you're completely undercover or your boat's in a shed somewhere, sometimes it's just not viable to get down there and do the work you need doing on the boat. So I think come sort of April time I will make the effort in the evenings when it dries up nicely, you know. I'll get down here, do a bit more tinkering on the boat, get it a bit more ship shape, but in between do some fishing as well. Come on, Plaice, where are you? Got to be some in here surely. I think there may be a bit more rain coming. I just look round then. Looks a bit grim over that way heading towards me, but they were giving it, but I didn't think it was going to come through this quite as early as this. They were sort of like around midday-ish, but hey ho, it is what it is. Right, come on fish, where are you? Well, I think that's it for me. I'm out of worm now, so done my last cast, and let's just see what's happening. Looks pretty grim over there, pretty black in Southampton. Looks like it's peeing down. So it's probably not going to be a bad shout to get in. Last doggy. This will make number 13. There we go. That's 13 dogs. And probably the smallest one, to be fair. Such a shame there's been all these, you know, the usual stuff here. There we go. Another bass. So it's been 13 dogfish, 9 bass, and 17 whiting. Little pins. Nightmare. But that's me bait gone now, so target wasn't achieved unfortunately, but conditions haven't really been favourable. Just need some settled weather now. Plenty of settled weather, and then we might actually see some place. But there you go, it is what it is. Right, let's get cleared up and talk to you in a bit. Well, welcome back. I absolutely timed that well. Not. It's absolutely pissing down here now. Typical. Right, that's me done then, all nice and clean. Well, not that it's going to take much cleaning, because it's just going to get washed down with rain, so happy days. But no, enjoyable day, no target, but boat's had a good run, had a good test. Look at that weather, grim. Hopefully it will clear up as I go up through Southampton water, but we'll see. I hope you like what you've seen. Please hit the like, share away, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And that is Dobbo's Fishing Adventures out. I'm not going to mess around. That'll do me. See you later.